Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm News 8 digital anchor Luke Laster here from the Wood TV Live Desk. The city and the public library putting on a coat drive here. So we're going to dive right in and introduce you to our guests this morning. Cindy Gonzales and Perez Rios are joining me. Guys, thanks for taking some time. Cindy, if you could go first and just kind of introduce yourself and tell us your role.
Yeah, so hello everyone, I'm glad to be here. So my role is I'm an intern for Our Community's Children. I'm also a student at Michigan State University, a senior going for my social work degree. And so what I've been doing with Our Community's Children is working with the Mayor's Youth Council.
Nice. And Oz?
Hi, I'm Osvaldo Perez. I go by Oz, and I'm the Westside Branch Manager of the Grand Rapids Public Library.
Guys, again, we really appreciate you taking some time to chat here. Tell me about this drive in particular. How did it come together?
Yeah, so I guess I'll get started. So the Mayor's Youth Council is a program managed by Our Community's Children. And within the Mayor's Youth Council, we have a community service subcommittee where students who are interested in coming up with community service project are able to join. So we had a lot of conversation. Our students had a lot of conversations about addressing affordable housing or helping to teenagers in their community, especially those who are experiencing poverty and or aren't housed. So that is how the conversation of starting a coat drive began. So the goal of the coat drive is to specifically help teenagers in our community, and especially those experiencing poverty and who are unhoused.
And Oz, how did the library get involved? How did the partnership come about there?
So Cindy Gonzales here, she reached out to me on an email. And we at the library are at the forefront of youth being in the library most of the day because it's cold outside. Michigan winters are fierce and really, really cold. So you can feel the face is getting like kind of cut down with the cold. Your fingers are freezing. So the kids spend most of the time inside the library. And so we saw that need, and when Cindy reached out to us, we were like, yeah, sure, let's do this. We have the locations of the Grand Rapids Public Library in different parts of the city, so it would be a great collaboration. So we worked together, and there it is.
Tell me a little bit about the specific locations of drop-offs and kind of getting the coats, again, the gloves, the hats, etc. out there.
So I'd like to say also that thankfully with the long-standing relationship that Our Community's Children has had with the Grand Rapids Public Library, we were able to make this connection as well. And so in considering the drop-off locations, we did think of using the 8 different locations of the Grand Rapids Public Libraries, also considering that they're easily accessible to people in different neighborhoods in our city.
Yeah, those locations are the Van Belkom branch, the Seymour branch, the West Leonard branch, the main downtown library, as well as the West Leonard and West Side branch.
And tell me a little bit about we go to March 4th here, and then what happens after that, like in terms of kind of distributing?
That's a great question. So right now, today, after this, me and a couple of Mayor's Youth Council students will be doing, picking up donations at the different Grand Rapids Public Library locations, and then organizing the jackets, and then distributing them to the organizations we've identified, which are organizations that work with teenagers in our community and provide services to teenagers as well, and organizations that help teenagers who are currently experiencing poverty and or are unhoused. Those organizations are the Hispanic Center, the AYA Youth Collective, Baxter Community Center, and the Granville Avenue Arts and Humanities. And we hope that by March 4th, we can also do the same, pick up the donations and distribute them to the organizations as well.
Now, is this an annual event, or is this the first time around and maybe something you hope to keep going in the future?
Great question. So I actually just started working with the Mayor's Youth Council this year, so it's for my first time hearing of this coat drive, and hopefully it's an annual thing. So the Mayor's Youth Council has the opportunity to come up with at least 1 or 2 community service projects during their term from October and May, and so we might have one with the students who apply next year, and we might have a new community service project. Just depends what the Mayor's Youth Council comes up with.
Now, this isn't limited to specifically coats. There's all kinds of winter gear that's involved. Tell me some of the specifics of what you guys are taking.
Yeah, so specifically is to gather coats, but we also accept hats and gloves and any other winter accessories that are brand new, gently used, or handmade. And within the conversations of the Mayor's Youth Council, our goal is to collect mostly brand new items because of the teenagers we are trying to serve. We believe that they deserve brand new items and, you know, the joy of receiving something new, and especially considering that they'll have something that will keep them warm during the winter.
Yeah, from the Grand Rapids Public Library standpoint, our patrons have been very positive, received this very positive. They've been donating hand-knit hats, gloves to our youth. And we're super excited to be collaborating with the Mayor's Youth Council.
Yeah, so are we. I forgot to include the sizes. We're accepting sizes 14, 16, adult sizes, small, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL.
Nice. Well, Cindy, Oz, is there anything else that you guys would like to add? If not, no big deal. I always like to ask, though.
Yeah, no, I think I would like to encourage everyone who's watching us to consider donating items to help the teenagers in our community. And if you would like more information on the Mayor's Youth Council Coat Drive or the programs or initiatives that our community's children's work with, or just get in contact with us, you can visit our website at www.ourcommunitieschildren.com.
Oz?
Yeah, same with the Grand Rapids Public Library. We're open to collaborating with our community, being valuable and visible to our community, and we're open to these initiatives that sometimes we do with our partners and collaborate throughout the city for things like this. So we're open to communication and being able to host things like this. You can reach out at our website, urpl.org, or you can directly visit any of our branches.
And if one more time, could you guys, in case we had some more viewers kind of flow in after you mentioned it, one more time with the specific drop-off locations?
So drop-off locations are the 8 different Grand Rapids Public Library locations around the neighborhood, and you can find a donation drop box near the front desk, and the locations are
the Van Belkom branch, the West Side branch, the main downtown branch library, the Yankee Clipper branch, the Ottawa Hills branch, the West Leonard, and West Side branch.
Yeah, and donations will be accepted until March 4th.
Nice. Well, guys, we really appreciate your time. Again, this has been a look at the Wood TV Live Desk. Folks, there is a link attached to the stream. It'll take you over to woodtv.com. You'll be able to find those locations and also some more on this interview if you want to watch it back here after we wrap up. So, I'm News 8 digital anchor Luke Laster. Have a great afternoon, folks, and we'll see you around. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.